Household enemy. That is the enemy within. The one that will be the one killing you without you knowing that that is a household enemy. Without you knowing that what is wrong with you, what you're going through is within you, is around you. Or what is eating you up is around you. A story was told of a daughter-in-law that was pregnant. She was heavily pregnant, and when it was time for her to deliver, to put to birth, the baby refuses to come. She was already in labor, and when she went to the hospital, the mother-in-law went with her. Of course, now, you went to the hospital with your mother-in-law. Who could have suspected that the mother-in-law was her problem? Was the one behind her pain? She was in labor. She was crying and screaming. In fact, it got to a point that she was losing her breath. They were running helter skelter that the husband was not around. So she stays with her mother-in-law. But they noticed something, that when they got to the hospital, the mother-in-law was in one particular position. She was in one position, refuses to leave that particular position, that particular spot. And she pinned her big toes, her leg big toes on the ground. And they did everything. Okay, doctor was like, okay, let them operate the woman and bring out the child so that they can save the woman and the child. The woman says no. The woman said no, that there is nothing like CS, that she will put to bed by herself. The lady was dying. She was screaming, she was crying. And the doctor was worried. The nurses were worried. And at a point, one of the sisters of the girl came to the hospital. And everybody was confused. What's going on? And they decided to go and bring the prayer people. Okay, since the mother-in-law refuses that they will not operate her. Okay, what's the next thing? So then one of the nurses was like, you people should pray. I think it's prayer. So the sister left and went and brought prayer people. And when they came, they began to pray. But when the prayer people came first, the mother-in-law refused that they will not enter. That was when they began to suspect something. They began to, they began to suspect that something is fishy, that is more to it. The mother-in-law says, no, they will not enter, seeing that they... I will say that, Madam, do you want your daughter-in-law to die? Don't you want to save your daughter-in-law and unborn child? From what the doctor said, the woman is losing strength. They might lose the woman and the child. She said, don't worry, she will be put to bed. Also, when the prayer people came, one of the prayer people had to, I think she sensed that there was a trouble. She had to push the woman from the side and entered inside and turned to the woman and said, Madam, what is wrong with you? Why do you want to kill this? And she was like, how do I? What do you mean? What do you mean? How can I kill my daughter-in-law? And when they began to pray, the woman was insisting that they would not pray. And one of the prayer people forced the woman, and she was struggling to enter inside the room, and they held her outside. And on the process of praying, the woman, the lady, began to scream. And she put to bed. Before you know it, she pushed and put to bed. And the woman, the mother-in-law, started shouting and screaming and started confessing and said she's so sorry that she was the one behind it. She wanted the lady to die because she hates her. She never wanted her son to get married to her. But the son disobeyed her and married her. So for that reason, she vowed to herself that that child will not come. And the lady will not survive. What a household enemy.